Should magic mushrooms actually be legalized? Let's find out. Wait. Before we actually start this stuff, if you stay until the end of this video, I'm gonna show you how you can get access to an amazing, mind-blowing, secret community of drug abusers. Back to you. So, should magic mushrooms actually be legalized? Well, here's what I think. What do I think? I think that it's kind of I don't know if they should be legalized. I don't know about that one. And here's why. Because a lot of people are going to take the shrooms, right? They're going to take it and they're going to ingest it. And then if they ingested too much because they thought they were a hard ass, well, now they're stuck in this bad fucking trip loop and they get traumatized from it. And then after that, they can barely function in society at all. They can't function at their job because their anxiety levels are too high. They can't relate to anybody anymore because the new realizations that they've had has made it so that they become a different person, right? Like their personality evolves, and sooner than later, if you keep doing stuff like magic mushrooms, then your personality evolves or your intelligence evolves to a point that you can't relate with anybody else who isn't close to your intelligence level. And I've witnessed this firsthand. Trust me on that one. Like, I'm a completely different person than I was, I don't know, well, before I was 21, right? Completely different. And it's all because of these certain experiences with stuff like magic mushrooms. And so, am I calling my change in intelligence bad? No, but I'm also not calling it good because of everything I just listed before that was all negative about having another level of understanding now on how reality / life kind of works in comparison to the other person. And it's because of this, you just can't connect to people, right? So you're just really distant. And on top of that, besides that problem, there's also the problem of once you reach that certain level of intelligence or understanding or awareness, you transcend, or you start transcending your ego consciousness, where you believe you are so and so, and here's your backstory, and here's what's happened to you, and stuff like that, right? Like, for example, maybe let's say you're Steve Jobs. Well, Steve Jobs believes he's Steve Jobs, this human body. But that's not the entire truth. And it's because, or I can't get into the because right now, but the reason people can't, or most people can't perceive the truth that we aren't just the human body, because they can't perceive it, they, man, what do they do? I lost where I was going with it. No. Don't you hate when that happens? But because they can't perceive it, it causes many problems. So, I wish I could remember what those problems were, but maybe next time. That's funny stuff. Dang, what were we even talking? Oh yeah. Should mushrooms be legalized? That's why we're talking all this stuff. Got you. Oh yeah, so I was talking about another problem with it. Glad we're back on topic now, right? Anyways, another reason why they should be legalized, potentially shouldn't be legalized, is because once you reach this higher state of awareness or consciousness where you're not fully identified with the ego personality that I was just describing before I forgot why I was describing it, you eventually identify with the core of yourself, which is not this little personality where you believe you're just this body. And because of this, because you are now in transition mode and you're in this state that I call spherical consciousness, because that basically implies that the state experienced seems almost spherical, or rather all-encompassing in nature, whereas the experience of one's mind in their egos, their ego-based level of consciousness is very focused on just being inside their body, right? Because they never considered the fact that their true body, like their true inner body, behind this physical body, is actually all encompassing and encompasses everything, and it's what allows everything to exist. But I think I'm digressing here, because once again, I remember I was talking to you for the reasons as to why why making mushrooms legal may not be such a good idea. And it's because this other state that I'm explaining to you disconnects you hard from your ego. And because it's doing this disconnecting, you start disconnecting from everything else. All right? As you disconnect, it's kind of weird. Like, you become more connected with everything else, in the sense that you logically and are experimentally understanding that where was I going with this? That I don't fucking remember, guys.
Why, hello there. If you don't mind, out of the kindness of your gentle heart, could you please like the fuck out of this video?
That's unfortunate, because it was getting to a good point. But yeah, so those are the basic two reasons for why you may not want to legalize magic mushrooms. Because these experiences that I've been describing, they disconnect you. They either connect you in the worst way possible to, like, the worst part of your personality, which is like insanely intense fear, or the other experience disconnects you just from everything in general, right? This state of mind, this new state of mind, disconnects you from everything in general, and a lot of people can't cope with that. They can't cope with or with no longer identifying fully with their ego. And so that's why, I wouldn't legalize magic mushrooms, but at the same reason, that's exactly why I would, or I do think magic mushrooms should be legalized, is because of those changes. You see, if those changes are done in a, what's the word I'm looking for? If those changes are done in a method, if those changes are done in a way that can be measured, okay, then it would be great, because crap, I'm forgetting again. God damn. Because of those changes. Where was I, guys? Where was I going with this? We might have to skip out on whatever the hell I was saying, because I don't remember. The reasons why magic mushrooms should be legalized. Oh yeah, well, I kind of remember. But yeah, it's because of the changes in the state of mind that we were just talking about earlier, that also have profoundly positive effects on one's psyche and just overall mental health, for lack of better words. So imagine somebody that normally has an ego, or an ego level personality, let's call it a lower level personality, because that's what it is, where they want to shoot up the school or something. All right, let's say they're one of those like school shooters. They're like, I'm ready to shoot up the school because every one of these motherfuckers don't like me. All right, and so that's about to happen, and then he decides to take magic mushrooms. All right, and during his experience with magic mushrooms, he starts to disconnect from that part of his ego personality that wants to shoot up the school. And the reason why he begins to disconnect from his ego personality is because he is raising his intelligence level. And as he raises his intelligence level, he's able to reevaluate past logic and thus beliefs, and are able to basically trade those inferior beliefs out with better beliefs because he increases logic. And now he's able to get out of that previous part of his personality that was going to shoot up the school. All right? Now, is that not amazing? That's amazing that magic mushrooms can actually do that. And I think what's more amazing is that I can even explain it right now. But yeah, that's mind-blowing. That is actually mind-blowing, because I fully 100% believe that this can happen for anybody in any mental situation. Like, maybe you're a hardcore hardcore racist, right? Or you're like a Nazi or something. This could change their beliefs and break their current beliefs, because what taking magic mushrooms is doing is putting you in this state of increased intelligence, of higher consciousness, of higher logic, right? And so because of this, you can logically deduce your false beliefs. Like, you can find all the fallacies in them and why they're wrong, and therefore not the truth. And once you come to that realization during this process, then you go to a quote unquote higher level of consciousness, even though that would just be a very minor change. But through these changes and through the continuous process of breaking down these old belief patterns of yours and placing them with ones that make more sense logically, now that you can actually comprehend that logic because you have this higher state of intelligence that you're in, now you can eventually, I almost forgot what I was talking about. Now you can eventually transcend the personality over and over, because your personality is all based on your current level of logic and your current just database of knowledge in general. But where was I going with that one? Crap, it happened again. Where was I going with that? I know I was going somewhere good with it. God dang it. I was getting to some good stuff too. Hold on. Logic. Increasing logic. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna remember this one, guys. Crap. So what were we talking about? Okay, we're talking about why mushrooms should be or should not be legalized. And now I'm talking about why they should be legalized. And I know I hit on one reason why, but I don't remember the first reason why, because that was a pretty long thing. And I can't really focus right now, to be honest. And 2 is the one that we're lost on. I don't know what the other reason was. Why I thought they should be legalized. What the hell were they? Do you know what they were? What the hell? I'm thinking it should be rain. God. You know what? Fuck it. Guys, magic mushrooms needs to be fucking legalized, man. Come on. I can't think of all the reasons why right now, because I think my intelligence just went back down slightly. But yes, it needs to be legalized, and LSD needs to be legalized. And that's all you really need to know about it, my friends. Okay, I'm sorry I lost where I was going. It's hard to talk about that stuff. Let's see you try to talk about it. Hey. And yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching the entire video. Hope you liked that stuff. But if you want to hang out more, right? Because who doesn't want to hang out with me? Be sure to check the link. I don't know where it's at, actually. Where is it? I don't know. It might be in the description. It might be in the comments. Maybe it's even on this video. There's a link, okay? Click that, okay? And subscribe to my mailing list. And from there, you can get access to my amazing, super spectacular, awesome, secret community of drug abusers. It's pretty cool, though. Seriously, though. Click the link. Check it out. See you there.